Hello, and welcome to our series on getting started with Vicki. During this video, we will discuss downloading and installing Vicki programs for use in your analysis of vaccination coverage. If you are a new Vicki user, we recommend following along with this video before attempting any of the other tutorials. Those of you who are regular Stata users may ask, why can't I simply use the find it command to install Vicki? Many user commands are often installed using either find it directly in Stata or by searching for an install package through the SSC. However, Vicki is currently not available through either. Vicki is available for download through both the users group on TechNet-21 and GitHub. Our focus in this video will be on finding and installing the files from TechNet-21. Before you are able to download the files, you will need to create a TechNet-21 account and join the Vicki users group. This process is covered elsewhere. Once you have signed in to your TechNet-21 account, click on the Account button in the top right corner of the main page. Scroll down and select Groups. On this page, you will see a grid of all the groups of which you are a part or may be interested in. Select the Vicki users groups from the grid and click. This will bring you to our main page. Here is the main page for the Vicki users group. Scroll down and along the left-hand side of the page under Applications will be several clickable links. Click on Files in the middle of this group. This will bring up a window which you can use to navigate to different files that have been uploaded into TechNet-21. Click on Vicki Stata Programs and select the folder with the most current date at the end. In this instance, files which were updated on 17 May 2017. Hovering over this folder brings up an eye icon on the right-hand side. Click on this icon to begin downloading the files. Your screen may flash white for a moment, but shortly afterwards you will see the zip file downloading. For Chrome users, this is usually in the bottom left of the screen. Once the program files have finished downloading, you will want to move this folder to your ADO folder in the C drive. This folder is automatically created when you install Stata. Move the zip file containing the Vicki programs from your Downloads folder to the ADO folder. You'll need to extract the files from this folder by right-clicking on Vicki Stata Programs and selecting Extract All. Click to extract. After extracting the files, we can see that there are several folders which contain the programs making up Vicki. We're now ready to move them to a location which Stata can use. In ADO, I've created a folder called Vicki where I will store them. Within Vicki is a subfolder called Current Vicki. Since my folder already contains older Vicki programs, I'll need to archive them. This can be done by selecting all the folders, right-clicking on them, and selecting Send To, then clicking Compressed File. This will copy all of the selected folders to a zip file, which I will need to rename. Our suggested practice is to rename it as Vicki and then the date which these files were replaced. In this case, 14 June 2017. As you can see, it contains all the files I selected in the current Vicki folder. I'm going to go ahead and cut this compressed folder and paste it into my ADO folder in case I need to revert to an older version at any point. I can now copy all of the new programs which I've just downloaded and move them to the current Vicki folder. Copies of the older files are still in the current Vicki folder, however. I will need to delete these prior to adding the updated files to prevent any conflicts. I'm now able to take the newly downloaded files and move them to the current Vicki folder. After moving all of the new programs to my current Vicki folder, I will need to tell Stata how to find them. In the Library folder is a program called Default Profile. Copy this folder and then go back to the ADO folder. In ADO, there should be a folder called Personal. Copy the default profile program into this folder and rename it as Profile. This program contains several lines of code which direct Stata to the location of your Vicki program folders. Stata will run this automatically. There are some additional files which you should download from the TechNet-21 site which are helpful in understanding Vicki. In the Files window, click All Files and scroll down to the bottom. The three documents are the Vicki User's Guide, the Vicki Indicator List with specifications, and the Vicki Forms and Variable List document. Clicking on the eye icon on the right will download the files. Thank you for watching. Click Next on the player or on the thumbnail on the top right of the screen to view the next video in the series. You can also click on the playlist thumbnail to select another video in the series. Please join the Vicki Users Group on TechNet-21 to receive information about the latest updates to Vicki and to interact with other users. And be sure to comment on the main Vicki discussion thread in the TechNet-21 forum.